Buongiorno da Parigi, adesso, scusate la voce, comunque ci siamo appena alzati, comunque adesso usciamo, andiamo a fare un free tour del posto, insomma vediamo un paio di monumenti, vediamo un po' dove ci porterà, comunque possiamo sempre fermarci da qualche parte. Io comunque sono pronta, truccata, ho messo le lenti, gli occhi da sole, poi magari vi farò vedere meglio il mio outfit. Però insomma non è niente di che, l'unica cosa era, perché comunque cammineremo molto, essere comfortable, ok?
When this place used to be, the Seine River is here, you know that, right? It used to be the central port of the city. So people were gathering here daily to find a job. Workers, merchants, fishermen, were coming here. And it's typical neo-Renaissance architecture from the Third Republic. Names. Have you noticed that all the statues with names and birth dates are only men? I wonder why. They are considered as VIP people, you know, from Paris history when they rebuilt the building. The flag. You see the flag in the center. There is the emblem of the city. After the beginning of Middle Ages, Paris was the epicenter of Europe. Everybody was rushing here for many reasons. The first one is the view. The second is, you see the three towers of this Harry Potter style castle over there. It's one of the oldest remains of the royal palace I'm talking about. When we will talk about it properly, we will come from inside the island, so you won't see those three towers. Configuration did the same as well. Paris Plage is a huge success. They even developed it not only on Seine River but along the canal Saint-Martin, Canal de Louvre, another section of Paris where the water is. So little by little they win the war. Is the beginning of Second Empire, the nephew of Napoleon I.
Ok ragazzi, siamo qui nel tour, molte cose interessanti in realtà. Fortunatamente c'è una bellissima giornata. Comunque volevo soltanto dire che abbiamo preso la metropolitana, cioè veramente vecchissima, mi dispiace dirlo, e poi il sistema non è molto facile da capire, nonostante ovviamente ci siano tutte le lingue a disposizione, però vabbè. In realtà sembra un luogo di mare con tutti questi tavolini così fuori, però invece siamo in città. Tutte cose buone. Molto fortunati ad avere questa giornata al sole bella così.
So many different types of Notre have taken inspiration. So this cathedral is dedicated to the Virgin Mary. So that I will tell you about the introduction of Christianity. Very subtle. They made computer research to measure this compensation, this balance. The results are very impressive. So like,
Seigneur dit à Marie, car rien n'est impossible à Dieu. Marie accueille en son sein la nouvelle étonnante qu'elle sera.
you know what remains of the royal palace I told you about? Do you remember the three towers of the castle? from the bridge. It's just behind this tree and behind this building up there, just here. So the three towers and the Saint Chapelle are the oldest remaining.
Il mare della Sardegna. Uguale. Abbiamo un fiume comunque. Sì. What was this?
This is
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts. Same. Cos'è petanca?
Eso.
Adesso. Qui è dove hanno girato Emily in Paris. Se ricordate la cena. Bello. Poi la musica qua molto molto parigina.
There is no public toilet right here. If you go to the cafes, they will ask you for money, I'm sure. But on the bridge, there is a statue, a huge statue of Henry IV, and also his horse. Henry IV was born in 1553. Those times, like, very troubled time. And he was baptized as a Catholic, but raised as a Protestant.
So you were for real.
Take yourself around here, guys. I want you to see this array. There used to be a fortress. So now we are going back to the 12th century. Philip Augustus. Philip Augustus, a king that, before to go to crusades, did a lot for Parisian. Back then, French kingdom was on war. with England. So, Louis XIV, before leaving to Versailles, left his own architectural statement as well. And Napoleon did the rest with the place where we are going now. Before that, I would like to tell you one more thing about French Revolution. Used to be, at the top of it, during French Revolution, used to be a telegraph. Do you know what a telegraph is? It was before the more system, electrical system, but same function. It was a wood and metal structure.
Einfach so ein Kursbild, das wäre krass, ja. Ja.
And on the right side and left side, there's huge windows with
Ragazzi, tour finito, siamo andati a mangiare qualcosa perché eravamo morti di fame. Comunque adesso andiamo a prendere un caffè, sono esattamente le 3:48 e adesso andiamo, come ho detto, a prendere un caffè, a mangiare una crepe, magari, qualcosa di dolce. Però guardate qua, è pieno di gente. What's the name of this Place Dauphine, bello però, la gente si siede da mangiare fuori anche perché visto che oggi c'è un bel tempo, quindi ci sta. Adesso siamo seduti qua nel ponte Neuf, siamo seduti qua nel ponte, rimaniamo un po' qua a berci qualcosa perché comunque per ricerche varie ho visto che è legale bere per strada a Parigi. Comunque sì, rimaniamo un po' così, stiamo prendendo il sole, visto che siamo bianchissimi ci abbronziamo un po', però alle 6:30 dobbiamo andare a quest'altro tour, i misteri di Parigi, quindi ci porteranno un po' al Moulin Rouge a vedere insomma altri posti, però adesso siamo così, sì, il sole in fronte, in faccia. Ok ragazzi, stiamo andando al prossimo tour, ci siamo riposati, la mia faccia, infatti abbiamo preso un sacco di sole, però adesso sì, andiamo al prossimo tour, ho paura perché saranno tutte cose molto dark, molto insomma catacombe, cimiteri, cose così, quindi ho paura. They have a morino.
Oh,
I like him in London.
Let's see your level of French. No
Zero.
pressure.
Zero.
Start. Chat is very good. Cat and kipesh. That was the hardest one. Kipesh. No, that fishes. Oh, fishes. The street of the cat who fishes. Interesting, no? Well, the name of this street is related with a legend. Here, in this street, narrow street, lived in the 13th century a man called Dom Perlet. Dom Perlet, he practiced a science known as the alchemy. The alchemy was kind of a pre-chemistry. The alchemists, they transmuting the metals from poor materials to gold. And they were seen as extremely powerful, okay? They were even persecuted sometimes. It was a long time ago, actually, when on the 15th of April, 2019. Did you know that they were doing a renovation inside of Notre, and apparently this was caused by an accident? But apparently the cathedrals, they're built under constellations. Hold on. If we connect all the cathedrals that they were constructed, and we start with Notre Dame, all the cathedrals were constructed in this west-north part of France, you are going to see that it's the same as the constellation. You know the constellations, yeah? The constellation of Virgo. So this Cornell remember a trick that a witch told to him, that if you call the devil might come. So this Cornell, he concentrated and he said 3 times, "O diablo, o diablo, o diablo." Exactly. And the devil come. Not as a goat. Could you imagine a goat? No. The devil in this case appears another human being. You remember the devil of the Santos Manisha? Kind of hot? Just like that. Okay? Very handsome, one of the most horrible crimes that happened in Paris. Are we ready for a creepy history? Yes or not? Perfect. Those people, they didn't know. Otherwise, they might think about having lunch here, okay? Or they know. So, we are at the end of the 14th century. You see what is the restaurant? Not here. In the corner, there was a barbery. And this barber, he became the most popular barber among the students of La Sorbonne, as he was the only one who offered affordable prices. However,
Oh my god, don't tell me.
he didn't have enough meat to produce meat pies, as the meat went for the soldiers during a war that we had against the English, the 100 Years' War. So those two, they did an honorable deal with the students coming from La Sorbonne. So, what happened? You've been to the barber, the guys. You go to the barber, yeah? The barber made you sit like this, you chill, and the barber, when they didn't realize, he cut their necks. So they immediately died. However, the dead bodies, I guess that some people have seen, no? The dead bodies of the students. No, because the barbery and the bakery were annexed on the ground by a cave, so nobody could see it. So when the barber killed a student, he sent the dead body through the cave, and the baker took the best part of the meat, removed some bones, organs, and then he had meat pies. So when they moved the system, the skin was completely removed. And then they let it go without the skin. The traders, if they found a trader that exchanged fake coins, fake money, surely in the next days it will literally die in a giant pot that had boiling water. And the most famous execution to the heresy, the heretics. The heretics, the favorites. That many people who had, even they were Christians or Catholics, but they slightly had a different idea from what the church said, they were seen as heretics. Philosophers, scientists, women that they were visionary, they were seen as witches. So they died in a very painful way, just simple but painful, at the stake, burned alive. And usually before the execution to the heretics, they cut the tongue off. They wanted the gold, yeah? So money, right? How he found the philosopher's stone is a mystery. And what is beautiful about the mysteries is that they are mysteries. Now we cannot know it, otherwise it would be like, oh, we don't care. We know that Nicolas Flamel found this material through a book, because he had a bookstore. And one day, a man came into his bookstore with a book. They didn't interact anything, they didn't say any word. You remember the alchemy, everything is symbolic. I give you the book, and then I got it. This book was a rare book of alchemy. And Nicolas was fascinated by the book, by the symbols, but he couldn't understand the language. In the Middle Ages, in Spain, we had the best translators, because we have Jewish, Muslims, and Catholics. So in the north of Spain, nearby Santiago, he met a Jew that helped him to discover the meaning of the book. The Hebrew is extremely complex, You know the accent languages? The sounds that bring purim, numbers, so he studied Hebrew. He studied alchemy, and he studied Kabbalah. But the Kabbalah for the Jews is kind of the magic science, we can say, the Kabbalah. With this free knowledge, it took him 35 years to discover the meaning of this book.
Siamo ristorante. It's even written in Italian. Mozza. Pizzeria, ma it's food. Pieno di pizzerie. Ok ragazzi, siamo tornati in albergo, stanchi morti, però comunque sia il primo giorno è andato bene, per adesso ci siamo divertiti e siamo molto felici. Adesso ci mangiamo qualcosa da cena, abbiamo comprato un po' di McDonald's e adesso sì, mangiamo. Comunque volevo chiudere il video qua, ricordatevi di lasciare un like se il video vi è piaciuto e noi ci vediamo presto con un altro video. Ciao ciao! A Londra